Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. My apologies there, I was preoccupied. I hope you're all doing brilliant, and I hope you haven't missed me too much. Obviously, I've been jet-setting over in old Paris, which was fun. It was nice to take my partner away, and it was nice to have a well-deserved break. But we are now back. Chelsea is in the rear view. Glad that that's done with. Obviously, I couldn't do a review while I was away, but disappointed with the result. Enamoured and enjoyed the performance and the way we went about our business. But ultimately, we lost the game, and that was really frustrating. I can't lie. Look, I love Click. I don't go along with all this stuff that he's been getting on social media, all this bashing and all that sort of stuff. It's bang out of order. But I do think the challenge was silly. I know it was a soft penalty, but when he made the challenge, I said, what are you doing? Don't go through the back of him there. And ultimately, it cost us. But I do, let's not forget, if that's at the other end of the pitch, it's probably not getting given. Let's not pretend there ain't no top 6 bias or top 4 bias, because there is. We've seen today Leeds United are getting done by the FA for gesticulating to the referee after the penalty was given. Chelsea did exactly the same, but nothing happened to them. We've seen West Ham be denied a penalty. Whether you agree it was or wasn't, that's up for debate, but you could say that for nearly all the penalties that were given against the top 4 sides, or for the top 4 sides. So it leaves a little bitter taste in the mouth, but it's in the rear view now, and we have to look ahead to another game of football, and it doesn't get any easier. We've got the champions of England, of course, in Manchester City, one of the elite teams, not just in England, but in world football, with some fantastic players at their disposal. We will go through the lineups in just a second. It's an unchanged lineup for Leeds United, as expected. I know there's a lot of clamouring for Joe Geldart, and I understand it, but I think he's been managed perfectly by Marcelo Bielsa. I made the link in a little video I did earlier previewing this game to the way Pep managed Foden. And I'm not saying, listen, he may go on to be as good a footballer as Phil Foden, but, Phil Foden was managed perfectly. There were shouts for Phil Foden to be put into that City side much earlier than he eventually did get put in. And now look at the kid. So, give time. And I'm sure we'll see him at some point, depending on how the game unfolds. If we're way behind, is there really any point in bringing him in? Probably not. But hopefully we won't be way behind, and we will give City a game, because we did last season. We got a point, obviously, at Ellen Road and beat them 2-1 at the Etihad. With that Stuart Dallas late goal with down to 10 men as well. Cooper being sent off in that game. I do believe it was a red card. I know that was another contentious decision for a lot of fans for that tackle. I think it was on Gabriel Jesus. But listen, this is what we're in the Premier League for. This is what we're here for, to play these teams. Do you know what I mean? And they are a fantastic side. But what's to say we can't get a result? Listen, I said 2-1 last year, got laughed at, and it happened. I said 2-1 today. We shall wait and see, because City are on a different level. They are on a different level. Let's get to some of your comments, as is always the case. I like to get into them. Please do smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and hit that notification bell so you know when I'm live on future videos. White Peacock Andy says, is it true that City have renamed the ground the Stuart Dallas Arena? Sumner says, hola Joe, hola my brother. Dennis Happen says, come on lads, let's beat City 3-0. That will be quite the evening. Alison and Marty Adams, big shout out, say evening all. Quietly confident, says Bremner's Ghost. City 2, Leeds 3. That would be an unreal game of football, I can't lie. Brian L says, disappointed that Joffrey isn't playing. Pleased Dallas is in midfield. Could have also given Creswell a chance. Leeds forever. Yeah, we'll go through the Leeds lineup in a little bit more detail. Matt Sweeby says, quietly confident, City 2-0 Leeds. Quietly unconfident, sorry. I was like, how can you be quietly confident and then predicting a loss? But I missed the bit. I should read what I see. Hannah Lucy says, please, Joffrey is on the bench. We need some sort of game changer on there, and Joffrey has proven he can do that. Not been looking forward to this one, got to be honest. Yeah, I've seen Hannah's debut on All Leeds TV as well. Make sure you check out that video. Well played. And thank you as always for watching, Hannah. Yeah, Joffrey is a bit of a game changer on the bench for sure. Brennan has said I'd bring him on at half time. Rebecca says, hope Joffrey gets more minutes. I don't see why he didn't start. James doesn't work down the middle. Having a natural striker makes a huge difference. Yeah, I just think we need to bide our time with Joffrey. I think he's been managed correctly. Tashona85 says, also been on All Leeds TV as well. Big shout out. The gang says, evening all, no complaints about the lineup. Nice to have some consistency. Good friend Gamer Guy Ethan's gone for a Man City 1, Leeds United 1, Rafa to score and Silva to score. Well, if that's your thing, you can actually get enhanced odds, not just on them to score, but for them to have a shot on target each. So if you're a betting man, Ethan, but I know maybe you're not, I don't think you're old enough to bet. But maybe your dad is. So go see your dad, because if they have a shot on target each, I think you can get enhanced odds of about 5-1, to be fair, mate. I've not had a go on that myself, I'm not going to lie. I've gone for a Zinchenko card for him to get a card, and that's 8-1, which is pretty decent, really, to be fair. So I'll put a tenner on that. Hopefully get 80 quid. But yeah, you can get Bernardo Silva and Rafinha one shot on target each. Was 2-1. It's been boosted to 5-1. Put a tenner on, you get yourself 50 quid back. So you might as well have a go on that, Ethan, if that is your score prediction. Natasha Brown says, we can do this. Do gamble responsibly, by the way. This isn't me working for Sky Bet or anything. It just makes it a little bit interesting. Owen's going for 2-1 Leeds United. I'm with you, Owen. Evening, says Alison and Marty. Justin Cross says, we beat Man City with a Dallas goal. Well, that'd be great. A repeat of before would be great. I cannot say that name. Aprigio Sempi official. Don't know what it means, bro. Says 2-0 by Dan James. 2 goals for him. That would be nice, wouldn't it? 12 million point deduction rolls on over to every season. Hoping for the best, fearing the worst, says Timothy Tufnell. I hear you, brother. I hear you. Rafinha to nutmeg Grealish. That would be nice, wouldn't it? We love to be hated, says Bremner's goals. Timothy says, squeaky bum time already. City system does suit Leeds, they will come at us. This is what I was saying in my preview as well, is that we tend to do okay against the top sides because they come play mano a mano, game for game, football versus football. None of this, low block kind of stuff. They come and have a go. And I think I was saying in the preview, I think we've scored at least 2 goals in 3 out of the last 4 we've played against top 3 sides, so we do tend to score in these games as well. John Taylor with a super sticker. Thank you so much for that, brother. That means an awful lot. Thank you for supporting the channel. So why are we not experimenting as on a hiding to nothing? Man, you can't go in with that mentality, bro. You can't, for me anyway. I understand you have a different opinion, but you can't go in with a mentality of, well, we're going to get beat anyway, so we might as well switch it up. You use them games in the cups, for example, when you're playing a team that you should beat, and therefore back your under 23s or lesser known players to back that. But not in a game like this, because we've heard from Bielsa, optimism, fortitude, let's go after it. We can't go into a game. If he was to go in there and say, do you know what, I'm just going to change it all, because we're not really in this, so we might as well change. This is not the game to do it. That's just my personal opinion. Harmony says, hello, wonderful Just Joe gang. Please give the like button a tickle and show your support. Many thanks. Come on, Leeds United. John says, I think this will be like the Liverpool game earlier in the season, but let's hope not. Yeah, that 3-0, I think it was. I was at the game. Tells you how good my memory is. I think it was 3-0 anyway. The one where Javier obviously got the challenge from Strauch. With you, Joe, got 2-1 Leeds, 40-1. That's not bad at all. Luke W says, no Walker or Cancelo can only help. Agreed, mate, agreed. And from looking at it, I think that John Stone's possibly maybe playing at right back, but we'll go through the City lineup in a little bit more detail. Game guy even saying, yeah, Joe, I'm not old enough to bet. Go see your dad. Tell him I want this bet putting on. Maybe he'll do it for you. Or maybe he'll come and shout at me for getting you into betting. I don't know. Alison and Marty Adams say 3-1 to City. Interesting how City line up in this one. Yeah, we will go through that in a little bit more detail in just a sec. Quite a lot of support for Leeds United, actually. I did put a little poll out on the video prior to going live, just to see what the general consensus was. So we've had 130 votes, and 45% have gone for a Leeds United win. So that's nice to see. That does fill me with confidence. Wayne Ridds has got money on us to win 2-1. Finn H says, welcome back, Joe. Yeah, thank you. And I hope you didn't miss me too much. Joe, it's death or glory. Yes, I love that. Anna says, if we just go out and perform like Saturday, all we ask, got to be realistic. We are levels below City quality-wise, but effort and fight is what we want, and believe we can get something if we do. 100%. Ray says, I'm not looking forward to this, but it's another tough one out of the way. Look forward to it. This is what we're in the Premier League for. I'm excited for the game. I am, right? The teams below us, they're not all that. I'm not too concerned. If they don't pick up my, Villa play Norwich. Villa will beat Norwich for me. I think we'll be all right. We actually moved up a place at the weekend because Southampton got pumped by Arsenal. So therefore we went above them on goal difference. These games will not define our season. The games that will define us are, of course, teams down there below us. You know what I mean? We know, we've already seen this season, what, we're 17 games in now after tonight. We know where we're going to be there or thereabouts. It is what it is. We have to accept that fact that we're not going to have a similar season unless we do really well in January, but I'm not sure. So, these games won't define our season. So the attitude for me is, you go in, come on, let's give it a go. Don't be worried, yeah? Don't be worried, don't be concerned, because, everything says they should win. So, you know what I mean? What's going on with Pavard on his Instagram story? He got injured, didn't he, mate? He got injured, so I'm assuming he's doing his recuperation back at Thorpe Arch. Sohan, the Arsenal fan, says, hi, Joe, I think City will win 3-0 in my opinion. Sorry. Don't be sorry, mate. It's fine. Everyone will believe you. Everyone will think the same. Diego Palace says, good luck tonight all. But everyone said that about Chelsea, Everyone said that about Chelsea, and look how that game panned out. I know we still didn't get the 3 points, but, when Joe Geldart got that equaliser, I genuinely thought we were going to win the game. I did. Obviously, it wasn't to be the case, but there you go. Win tonight and we can finish top 4, says D. Turley. I think with that, you'd be a City fan, bro. Because win tonight, we ain't finishing top 4, mate. It is what it is. It'll end up being how it has always been. No changes there. Now that Manchester United have changed their manager, I think they will finish in the top 4, and it'll be as you were. I just think it'll be between Liverpool and City for the title. I've had Liverpool fans message me, hoping that we can give them a result tonight, and hopefully, not just for their sake, but for our sake, we give them a game. German Muniz says, win tonight, I'm shaving my head. In honour of me, no doubt, German Muniz. In honour of me, no doubt. Take the game to them, press them, especially off the ball, says Diego Palace. Helen Walker says, love the LTV. Yeah, man, this is an old classic, An old classic, now then people, as the catchphrase goes. Could I call it a catchphrase? I think I can, really. It's been, I've been using it for a very long time. It's definitely mine. Fantastically well, I think it's Connor's. I'm trying to change it, but I just can't help it. It just comes off when I speak, and then I'm like, I've been dug out for it in the past. Need Rafinha to score tonight from AFPL. You're not the only one. He's in my side as well, mate. I can't lie. Right, let's go through our lineup. We're about 15 minutes away from kickoff. So it does look like a 4-2-3-1 with Dan James leading the line. I know not a lot of us are a fan of this, me included. The game against Brentford, when he was offside like 3 times, just over halfway, it was really frustrating to see. But, Bielsa likes him there. He likes his endeavour. He likes his running, his pressing from the front. He's got bags of energy, so you can understand why he starts up there. Harrison from the left, Rafinha from the right, and Tyler Roberts just behind Dan James. Big shout out Tyler Roberts as well, by the way, because he's been fantastic these last few weeks in a Leeds United shirt. And we're really starting to see what Bielsa sees in him. Obviously, on a weekly, daily basis. While he's at Thorpe Arch. So Tyler Roberts in there, midfield two, Stuart Dallas and Adam Forshaw. Maybe it could be Shackleton, and maybe we'll see Dallas and Shackleton change when the game kicks off. But I think the fact that Leeds United have put this out as their starting 11, you'd imagine that it is going to be Forshaw and Dallas in there. Fairport left back, who again much improved over the last few games for me. Centre-back partnership of Diego Llorente and Luke Ayling, and Jamie Shackleton at right back with the Iceman, Lishat, Ilya Melier in goal. Look, could we have seen Creswell at centre-back and moved Ayling to right back, his preferred position? Could we have seen Geldard up front and maybe James at left wing and Harrison took to the bench? Yes, we possibly could, but Bielsa prefers his Leeds United side to have much more experience in there. And of course, on the bench tonight, we have, you can see here, just on the right-hand side, left-hand side for you, I think, my right, my left, your right, I'm not sure. But yeah, subs, Christopher Klassen, Cody Drammy, Liam McCarron, Creswell, Jack Jenkins, Matthias Click, Sam Greenwood, Crescencio Somerville, and Joe Joffe Geldar. Just to give you an idea of that bench, the average age of Leeds United's bench tonight is 19 years and 10 months. Do you know what I mean? Last time at the Etihad, the last season, the average age of the bench was 26 years and 2 months. So it shows you just how much we are badly affected by injuries. Do you know what I mean? The fact that we have dropped a whole 7 years worth of experience on that bench due to the amount of men that are currently out for Leeds United. By all accounts as well, guys, Leeds United fans are singing Matthias Klick's song at the Etihad as he warms up and he responds with applause. So that's lovely to hear and know that that's going down at the Etihad, that Klick is scoring goals, and hopefully that will boost his confidence no end. I did think there was a little part of me that thought that Bielsa might have gone with Klick as a way of saying, you go show them people that doubted you. You go show them. Yeah, I thought there might be a little bit of that. And I think for me, this is what I mean. You know, I'm an emotional guy when it comes to Leeds United, and sometimes they do get the better of me. If it was me in charge, I'd go, you Klick, get out there and show them, what you're about, But that isn't Bielsa's way, of course. He has a football brain, and I'm just an idiot on YouTube. Let's have a look or talk a little bit more in depth about that City lineup then. So, of course, Edison in goal. You have a back line of Diaz, Stones, and Laporte. Zinchenko also is in there as well. Whether or not he'll play at left back and maybe Stones might be shoehorned in at right back, or maybe he'll go with a back three. It's hard to tell with maybe Zinchenko playing at left. I mean, if he does go, let's say, for example, with a back three and he plays at left wing back Zinchenko, I'm not sure who would play at right wing back. Would you expect Mahrez to be playing there, Bernardo Silva to be playing there? I'm not too sure. So for me, I think it's a back four with Stones being shoehorned in at right back. And then centre back of Laporte and Diaz, Zinchenko left back, obviously Rodri in a single pivot with De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva either side. I expect Foden to play in the false nine with Grealish on the left and Mahrez from the right. We will have to wait and see, though, because, as I say, no recognised right back with no Cancelo or Kyle Walker tonight, which is huge for us. Mahrez and Foden could both start in the attacking trident alongside Grealish, which would then leave the informed Bernardo Silva as the man to fill in at right wing back, if indeed he does go with the three centre backs. But for me, I think it will be a back four with Stones playing at right back. I don't know what you guys think. Michael Brown says, have you put any bets on this match? I have just one, a single. Zinchenko to get a yellow card at 8-1. Put a tenner on, 80 quid back. It feels like it's printing money, I think Rafinha, if he does play at left wing back, may just get a yellow card out of him. We'll have to wait and see. Even if he plays in midfield as well, if he does, decide to deploy him in midfield. There you go. Luke W says Grealish played in a false 9 versus Watford. They play 4-1-4-1. I think for me, mate, it would be more like a 4-3-3 in this. That's just my personal opinion. With Bernardo Silva and De Bruyne either side of Rodri. I think Jack Grealish from the left, Foden in the false 9 and Mahrez, or maybe Grealish in the false 9 and Foden off the left. I think it'll be more like a 4-4-3. That's just my own personal opinion. And there is a lot more people that know a lot more about the game than me, I can't lie. But that's how I believe it would probably line up. But I may be wrong. Snowell says, evening all, I've bet £5 on a Leeds one, 14-1. Jason Leela says, good luck guessing Bielsa's formation. I think it's the 4-2-3-1. I think we can see that. Terry Atkinson says, come on, Leeds. Jason says, I reckon Grealish man of the match is a good shout for a bet. Nah, man. Leeds United man of the match. Don't worry about that. Retired Bro says, I just want a number 9 up top. I think the 3 wingers don't work. Luke W. Yeah, well, I know, and that's why there's clamorings for, of course, Gildart to start up top, and I understand it, but we'll have to wait for that time. I personally think that Bielsa is managing Gildart the right way for me. I do. I know it's not to everyone's liking, but I think he's managing the right way. Fancy us for a point, says JR. I hope you're right, mate. That'd be fantastic if that was to be the case. Roms, it's back from Paris, Joe. Sorry I couldn't make it on Saturday. Still mad at that ref, though. Roms, yeah, my man sent me the location to watch it in Paris. I found the pub. I went and watched it. There was a lot of folk in there watching rugby. Rugby league, I think it was. Cardiff playing Toulouse, maybe, in rugby league. But I went off up the top and watched the footy. So yeah, but thank you for recommending that, and thank you for finding me the football, my brother. It'd be nice to have met you. Would you recommend Paris, Jason? Yeah, I would. I would definitely recommend Paris, mate. Me and my partner had a lovely time. Daryl Lyman says, I've got £5 on a Leeds 1-8. Is it 18-1? 18-1. That's very high. That's very, very high. I know we were 11-1, I think, against Chelsea. And on Bet365, you sometimes get a £5 free bet. So I was like, I might as well have a go at that. Back of the net says, Joffy, super sub, best way to manage him right now, but he does need to come on every game and bring him on earlier and earlier. There is a case for that as well. I understand that the last game, the last watch along that we did, which I can't remember who it was against. My memory is not the best. What was the last watch along that I did? That's going to do my head in now. I'm going to tell you now because I'm going to find it. But the last watch along that I did, I remember saying at the time, get Joffy on. And then Creswell came on because we went 1-0 up. Who was it against, man? Palace. It was Palace. We were struggling to get a goal in the Palace game. Obviously, we get the lip. Was it penalty? Yeah, it was a penalty, weren't it? Mark Guehi handball from a Cooper header. So and I was saying in that one, get Joffy in that game, and obviously he didn't. We won the game anyway. But Luke W, says Dan James hounding Stones could be interesting. Certainly could. What was your essay on? It was on the common assessment framework in youth work, mate. It's deep, but it's the CAF that was brought in after things like Baby P. There was a report done by Lord Laming that he was set by the government to do, bring in a common assessment framework that every person who deals with a child in need has to follow this form. And I had to do an essay on the pros and cons of that, mate. Yeah. So thank you for taking an interest, bro. Maybe one time when I study in that, I can report my findings. Let's have a look. Jason Leela says, would you really be surprised to see us pull a job on another so-called top 6? No, man. Why? No. Why not? Dave says, be happy with the point right now, Joe, to be fair. And fully believe we can get that if we perform like we did last outing. I agree. Norman, bite your legs, Hunter. Billy Bremner's Barmy Army. Birthday goal for Rafinha. That might be worth a shout as well. The lads are coming out onto the pitch as well, guys. Fortitude, optimism, all that jazz. Let's get after him. Let's get after him. That's all I can say. How do you think Leeds United will respond to the FA charge? I'm not sure, Luke, but I think they will. And we've seen images today from Leeds United fans where, you know, where Chelsea did exactly the same in the game, but they're not being, you know, hounded by the FA. So I have to wait and see. Oh, look at this from Dan. Dan, hit me up, brother. That would mean an awful lot. So make sure you get in touch, brother. Daily Leeds hits different. Daily Leeds is going to be back January, mate. Don't watch that. I've just been very busy with uni and everything. I struggled to fit it in. Still been doing as much content as I can. But come January time, the Daily Leeds is back. James Brock's up. Hi, Joe. Sorry not being on for a while. Hope everything is going well. Was proud of the performance at Chelsea and think Tyler has been brighter recently. Whatever happens, we will be okay this season. Couldn't have said it better myself, brother. Liam Moore says, I'm running through Sheffield in my birthday suit if we win tonight. Foo Fighters, great band, by the way, mate. Seen them before at Leeds Fest. Fantastic band. Dave Grohl is an absolute legend. But please do, if we win tonight, run through Sheffield in your birthday suit. That will be class. You might make the 9 o'clock news. Let's have a look. Joe, please help me. Do you think we are in trouble? I just can't get rid of my defeatist mood. Come on, lads. No, we're not in trouble. I honestly, if you watch me enough, don't worry. You'll be there. Etihad is packed. Yeah, and the reason it's packed is because Leeds fans are in the home end. My brother's took his girlfriend tonight, who's a City fan. They've gone in the home end. I know a lot of Leeds fans have gone on in the home end. Man City struggle to sell out their stadium. Let's be real. Let's be real, right? It's Leeds fans that are in there. Don't watch that. It's hardly far either, is it, to cross the Pennines to the Etihad from Leeds or from Yorkshire? So it'll be full of Leeds fans. Always nice to see people back to Just Joe. Yes, it is. Thank you, brother. Can't see anything tonight. Have you gone blind? What can't you see? Have you gone blind? I'm blinded, man. I'm blind. Dick, I can't see. I'm blinded. What's that off? Dick, man, I can't see. Hey, that's brilliant. What was it? Biker Grove. Remove City from the poll and put Monopoly FC. Hi, man. So that nice shirt job. Thank you, mate. Biker Grove. Yeah, he knows. Dick, man, I can't see, man. Nah, I know what you mean. No, you were saying you can't see anything happening tonight. But Gail Dale, which I love the name, by the way, have faith, bro. Have faith. City have to beat Leeds because Chelsea beat them. Should be a great match tonight. Let's go Leeds. My man says, Bo Selector. It was a good show that back in the day, mate, with Lee Francis. Stuart Dallas, the man of the moment, this time last season, not this time last season, but in this game last season, obviously. Come on, Stewie D, man. Come on, Leeds. Let's have it. Let's have it. Let me get that little timer ready as well. Remember, just up here, guys, you will see the timer so you know what minute we're on, okay? You can see here, this is the squad, the lineups, obviously, the last 5 games as well. It's great to be back. They're just taking the knee, and then we will get this show on the road. So just bear with me 1 second. While we do this, it's Leeds United to kick off. And there we go. We have kicked off. Timer is up there. Tyler, PJ and Duncan, Jason. That is it. That is the one. PJ and Duncan in Biker Grove, their names. Yeah, not Ant and Deck, was it back then? Duncan, man, I can't see, man. Anyway, poor cut back there from Roberts. It's gone out for a Leeds United throw, though. It came off Riyad Mahrez. Here we go, says Diego Palace with the popcorn at the ready. Llorente goes back to Meslier. Lucy Ward, of course, formerly employed by Leeds United on Cole Coms tonight with Ian Dark. But you don't want to listen to them. You want to listen to me. And Liam Meslier out to Ayling, who's very wide. Plays it upfield. Rafinha flicks it on. Dan James to chase. Dan James can cause problems with his pace, of course, up against Diaz and Laporte. But, I mean, Diaz is an elite centre-back. Does look like Stones it possibly looks like it might be a back three currently, guys. Zinchenko playing in a right wing back role, maybe. Or left wing back, sorry. De Bruyne and him looked. I tell you what, De Bruyne and Zinchenko don't half look alike. Here is Foden. De Bruyne misses him out. Mahrez flicks him in. Forshaw chasing him down. Firpo, why didn't you make the challenge? It's now De Bruyne crosses it. This is a strike from Foden. City, early chances. Leeds United struggling to get clear. Bernardo Silva, dispossessed by Jamie Shackleton. Go on, Jamie Shack, lad. Well done, because he's been coming into his own game of late, and I've been one of them who's been criticising him, but he had a good game at the weekend. Here we go. Diego Llorente with it at the back. Leeds United just need to take the sting out of it. Tyler Roberts has lost the ball to Rodri. Bit of a poor touch by his standards. One thing I will say. Oh, Rafinha's done well to dispossess Zinchenko, but it's gone out to Grealish. Grealish too easy. Gets round Shackleton with ease. He's now running it Ayling. He's going to have a strike, and it's a lovely strike, but it's a good save from Meslier. But I tell you what, Grealish beat Jamie Shackleton far too easy there. It's a good strike. Meslier makes a good save. It's coming at pace. It's coming at power. You just got to make that first save. Done. Calm the nerves. You know what I mean? Calm the nerves. But Grealish did beat Shackleton far too easily there for me. Here's Dallas into Rafinha. Rafinha comes inside Rodri. Dispossesses him. Rodri is an elite player, by the way. Shackleton and Dallas dispossess Grealish. Here's Stewie D. It's challenged, but it falls into Dan James's path. There's a challenge from behind, surely from Zinchenko. Here's Rafinha. Rafinha's in the box. He's challenged by Emerick Laporte, and it is going to be a City goal kick. Rafinha is the man, isn't he? He is the man. Crazy numbers this season. Just 17 games in as well. Surely we'll get better. Here's Ederson then. They've taken the goal kick short. It's passed around between Diaz and Laporte, and it's gone back to Ederson. Ederson will be happy to just come out. You know, if he's not going to get pressed, he'll be happy to bring that ball up to halfway if he needs to. Here is Laporte. Allowed to maraud upfield, like Stones did a little bit in that last trip to the Etihad, if you remember, when we were down to 10 men, we just allowed Stones to come up to our halfway. We don't want to do that today because City are in a different level of form, and letting Diaz or Laporte just... De Bruyne, well cut out by Luke Ayling, followed the run of Jack Grealish. However, it's been cleared only as far as John Stones, who's playing at right back. Yeah, I think he is playing at right back. Up to halfway now is Laporte. Dan James is going to have his work cut out in terms of running tonight, just watching either him or Diaz bring it up to halfway or even further afield at times. Here is Diaz. Diaz now upfield. Dallas has gone across to meet him. Oh, he's lost it, though, Diaz. Let him do that all day. Evening, David. Thank you for coming, mate. David Hanlon. Welcome. There's the throw into Roberts. Roberts is brought down there by Rodri. Free kick given. And Roberts is going to put it down. Free kick for Leeds United. Oh, whoever it is, I didn't see who took the strike, but they've tried to catch Ederson unawares, tried to chip him. And it's nothing going there. Bremner says almost perfect timing. The youngest is asleep just 4 minutes after kick-off. Buzzing, mate. Buzzing for you, so you can join us. Here is Laporte. Dan James just in between Laporte and Diaz. Ederson look playing as a quarterback near enough. Diaz switches the play. Oh, Rafinha dummies the header. which then sort of gets in Grealish's head, and it's gone straight out for a throw. 5 minutes played though, no chances as of yet. Grealish touchdown for Zinchenko. However, Rafinha gets the ball. Luke Ayling. Roberts is free in the centre if anyone can find him. Forshaw tries to dink it up to James. That's a high boot by Laporte, surely. Roberts, great work again by Tyler up against Bernardo Silva. Rafinha tries to flick it on, but it's gone for a Leeds United throw. Roberts does look to be increasing in confidence as the games go by. Meslier pressed by Foden. Oh, what are you doing there? A mistake by Llorente. They're going to be in. That's surely going to be 1-0. How's he missed? Bernardo Silva has missed a gilt-edged chance. Gilt-edged chance. What a let-off by Leeds United, because the ball out from Diego Llorente is really poor. Really poor. Great football. To be honest, I thought De Bruyne was going to hit it. And Bernardo Silva, that's shocking by his standards. Silva has let us off. Massive, massive let off that, because if they get a goal early in this, especially 6 minutes in, it's curtains, you know. But that's a massive let off for Leeds United. You know what I mean? Llorente with a shocking pass out from the back, which caused the chance for City, and that's what we can't afford to do. Yeah, what we can't afford to do is give them chances. You know, Leeds United need to be at their top end for us to get a result in this game. They could be in here. Rodri, Meslier out to meet him. Foden. Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm sorry. Oh no, man, that is terrible. That's terrible. Just after we've had a massive let off, we go, and that looked like calamitous. It looked calamitous. Here we go. Laporte with it at the back. It's into Foden. Foden starts off the move. Into Rodri. The tackle from Tyler and from Ayling is poor. Why Meslier hasn't got that with his hands is beyond me, to be all honest. And then, Dallas can't get it off the line on that. That's not what we needed to happen, really, was it? So early in. That's massive. Massive for City. 1-0 so early on. Foden with the strike. But here's Firpo with a chance really for Leeds United. Cuts back in. Well done, Junior Firpo. Finds Harrison. Can it be a straight away comeback from Leeds United? Zinchenko heads it out to Grealish. However, Leeds are going to come again. Here's Bill Ayling. Finds Rafinha. He's got Grealish for company. He can't get past Grealish, and he kicks Grealish down, and he could get a yellow card there. It was a naughty challenge by Rafinha, to be honest. Naughty challenge. I'm surprised he hadn't been carded there. If it wasn't so early in the game. Yeah. I do think that goal, it was poor from both Roberts and Ayling in the build-up, really, in terms of the challenge. Grealish complaining and wanting a yellow, I think. I can understand why. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, how we've let Rodri have a chance at goal and get through due to a poor challenge, not ideal. Not ideal. Not great at all, was it? Grealish back to his old diving ways. He didn't dive, mate. It was a definite foul for me. Revine says, how have they not cleared that? Yeah, it wasn't great, was it? Lee Waters is quick in City. Here's Ruben Dias, challenged by James, but De Bruyne. Dallas need to keep it on the ground if we can, Leeds, because we're just going to get dispossessed. Gail Dale says, I'm feeling depressed. Don't be, man. Don't be. We're a long way from the end yet. If that's a positive or a negative, I'm not too sure. 80 minutes still left to go. Plenty more chances for you. Or is it a case of, oh no, buckle up. Put the seatbelt on. Put a seatbelt on. Ravanti says, as a Liverpool fan, I'm cheering on Leeds, but looking at that defender, I'm not hopeful anymore. Junior Firpo. Back to Llorente. Poor pass again, Diego. What are you doing? That's twice now, mate. Come on. Stone's too easy for him. However, Tyler Roberts being dogged there. Dispossesses Rodri. Goes back to Llorente. Let's have a better pass out now, Llorente, please. Can't be dealing with slack passing in a game like today. Oh, Firpo, so good normally. He's done exceptionally well. And so is Jack Harrison there. Move it on. Roberts, back to Firpo. Well done, Leeds. His touch is poor. Rodri dispossesses him and City could be in again here. Here's De Bruyne. Is he going to bend one? It's wide. I think it actually comes off Luke Ayling. It's disappointing that because, he was dispossessed there by Rodri in the middle of the park, which meant that City just broke at will. If they, like I say, if they win it high, they're always going to be straight in on goal, aren't they? Disappointing because we need to be nigh on perfect, we need to be nigh on perfect to get a result in this game. Crossed in, good header there by Diego Llorente. James chasing after it, goes as far as Mahrez. Can he bend another one in? That's a great pass, that. I tell you what, that's a fantastic pass. It's a great cross. It is a fantastic cross. And Jack Grealish gets on the end of it and makes it 2-0. This is going to be a very long night for Leeds United. There, I've said it. You know what? People will say the defending is... The balling's perfect. The balling is perfect. And Jack Grealish makes it 2-0. It's going to be... Let's have a look. Mahrez... Good corner, cleared by Llorente. Bernardo Silva beats Dan James. It's a lovely cross. But why has Grealish got in ahead of Ayling, Firpo and Forshaw? It's not great, is it? Header from Grealish. But why is he being allowed to get the running on Ayling, Firpo and Forshaw? Too easy, that. And you're right, defending abysmal. I think the cross was exceptional, but, it's too easy for him to get on the end of it, It was far too easy for him to get on the end of it, wasn't it? 2-0 down after 13 minutes. Wow. They're in again here. Here's Grealish. This time he's challenged. It's going to be a foul. Llorente saying no, but he did take him out. Alfie Fowler says, might cry myself to bed. Allison says, this is awful. They're an elite side, aren't they? This could get really bad, to be honest. Gail Dale says, this is what I feared, sadly. I hear you. Record defeat coming up, man. Don't. We're not winning, I think, for sure. De Bruyne, Roberts cleared. There's another strike. That's not a penalty. Get off. Get away. It's not a penalty. He's had a strike and he connected with the defender. Connected with Firpo, did Ford. And it's not a penalty in a month of Sundays, that. Who is it who's had the strike? Nah, Laporte. It's not a penalty, that. Not having that. Not when they're both gone for the ball. D. Turley always saying we can't finish top four or what after that. There we go. M says, I'm tuning in so that you can cheer me up, Joe. I'll cheer you up. Don't worry about it. City don't need bias ref giving them pens, says Vavy. Yeah, exactly. They just beat us. Melier with a poor pass into Llorente. Llorente's give it away again, really slack, but he was put under it by Melier. Really, really slack by Leeds. Just gifting them chance after chance. You know, we're under it again here. Shackleton back to Ayling. Ayling puts it upfield. Dallas gets the ball, tries to give it into Shaq, but it's defended by Zinchenko. It's going to be a throw-in for Leeds United. Yeah, but just gifting them chance after chance at the minute, guys. And if that continues, we could be about 4-0 down by half-time, if we're being totally honest. Let's be honest, man. Melier tries to chip one out to the wing, which has never worked all season, and it goes straight out of play. Hardly be surprised, can we? Christ, it's going to be a cricket score, says Jeremy Wentworth. I hope you're wrong, mate. But wouldn't surprise you what it is. Bernardo Silva to Zinchenko. Zinchenko into Jack Grealish. Grealish turns. There's Bernardo Silva. I mean, we had that early. We had the early sign when we gifted them a chance, and Bernardo Silva puts it wide. You know, and we're thinking, okay, we've had a let off, but then, you know, we let them back in again. Too easy. Just gifting them chances. The first one looks comical, really, to be honest. And then the second one, it's a great ball in from Mahrez, but really, Grealish shouldn't be getting free of three players. He had Firpo, Ayling, and Forshaw all around him. And let's not be honest, Grealish isn't well known for his bloody heading, is he? Do you know what I mean? Here he is again, cutting inside. Jamie Shackleton's left him. What are you doing? Grealish he's giving Jamie Shackleton nightmares. Giving Jamie Shackleton nightmares in this game. I can't lie. Oh. You know what I mean? Nightmares for Shackleton. Nightmares for Shackleton. Never mind, Bielsa will bring Jeffy on for the last 10 minutes. Martin, what do you want him to do? This is what I'm saying, though. You said at the start we're hiding and nothing matters. We're just playing from the start. What's this going to do for a lad of 19-year-old? Dan James has not even touched the ball. It'd have been the same for Joffy. Bringing Joffy in this situation isn't winning us the game or giving us a better chance. I don't think it's worth. That's just my opinion. I may be wrong. Here's Bernardo Silva on the edge. Foden playing in that false nine, gives it to Mahrez. Mahrez cross. It's cleared by Forshaw, and it could well be a corner ball. It's actually been given as a goal kick. Grealish, God, he winds me up, says P. Matters. He's a great footballer, though, isn't he? Beardy old man says, once again, giving the ball away cheap, silly mistakes going to cost us big time tonight. Yeah. Grealish spends more time on the floor than the turf. I'm not sure I agree with that. Should have Ayling at fullback, but no, he's centre half. No, there's a case for that, isn't there, that Creswell could start for sure. Boom and doom, says Fishy. Boom and doom. Here's Edison into Diaz, then Laporte. It's too easy for City at the minute. Here's Rodri. The man marking system all over the shop at the minute. Mahrez, he's done exceptionally well. He's going to get a yellow card there, Firpo. I shouldn't be shocked, really, should we? Junior Firpo picks up a yellow card. It was a definite yellow card because Mahrez had just done him. Mahrez, great turn, and he just had hold of him, didn't he? Firpo, yellow card. Walking a tightrope now. Certain players just give him all sorts of nightmares, don't they? Chris Kingy says Bielsa needs to shake his head with these team sheets. Shocking. Nah, it's the same lineup that played against Chelsea. Who else can he play, bro? Chris, look at the bench. Klassen, Drama, McCarran, Creswell, Jenkins, Click, Greenwood, Somerville, Geldart. An average age of 19. Come on. Cross by De Bruyne. Dan Savage says Norwich are losing something positive. Exactly. I said this pre-match as well. This game was always going to be tough for us, wasn't it? You know, but those that are below us, you know, and just to pick up again on what was said, like, how else can you change this? Everyone will just go, we'll start Geldart, but Geldart doesn't change this. Geldart doesn't change this. Creswell, maybe. Mahrez out there to Stones, who's playing in midfield at the minute. City all over us. Yeah, ADMC's got it bang on, and this is what I'm saying. We have been nowhere near their goal. What would Joffy do here? Exactly. You know? So this is what I'm saying. So we can't really say, oh, the lineup's all wrong. Do you know what I mean? You could argue Creswell. Here's Mahrez. Gives it to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva gets past Dallas. Cut back. It is only as far as Shackleton, and Shackleton clears. And it's a foul from Zinchenko there on Rafinha. If anything happens tonight, hopefully Zinchenko gets a yellow card, so I win £80. Here's Bernardo Silva, look, getting past actually Meg's Ayling with his little cutback, but it is only as far as Shackleton and clears Meslier to take the free kick. It looks to hit Rafinha, but it's cleared by Laporte. Here's Foden. Rodri's been classing there so far. Roberts, no chance against him, really. It is really man against boy in that department. Grealish to Rodri. Rodri goes back there. Keep the faith, boys, says Roms. Yeah, and now I'm with you, bro. It is what it is, you know. I'm not going to lose my head over this. There's the possession over the last 5 minutes, 94%. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne to Mahrez. Turns and gives it back to De Bruyne. Tries to cross it, but comes off Jack Harrison, and it's going to be a throw. Virgil Blaze, big shout out. I'm glad you like it. Martin R says 2 wingers playing as wingers might do something. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Jack Harrison and Rafinha are wingers. Are they not playing as wingers? They are. Alfie Fowler says 6% possession. Yeah, not great. Not great. Can't lie, Alfie. There's it clipped up. However, it's cut out by Jamie Shackleton. Rafinha. Llorente back to Ayling. Chris King says, come on, Joe, we have a load of players out of position. Creswell instead of Shaq. Ayling right back. Roberts is not a midfielder. James is not a forward. Harrison is not on form. I could go on. You could go on, but who are you going to replace him with, Chrissy? And this is the same team that played exceptional against Chelsea and just lost out. I bet you weren't digging Bielsa out after that one, Chris. I know everyone's entitled to their opinion, but, you know, what would you do? Right, Creswell, okay, play Creswell at centre-back and put Ayling at right-back. I understand that, right? But where else are you making changes? Are you saying let's start Jack Jenkins? Are you saying let's start Sam Greenwood, Somerville, Geldart, McCarran? Come on. We can only play with what we've got. Our average age on our bench is 19-year-old. Last time we played at City, it was 26. You know, so that shows you how depleted this squad is, you know. It shows how depleted we are. And I just think to throw in that out, here's Rodri again, who I think's been great, by the way, so far. Finds De Bruyne. He's got Grealish wide left. Here is Jack Grealish up against Jamie Shackleton. Good challenge by Shackleton and Ayling as well. Well done, boys. There's Luke Ayling. It's clipped up into James, who manages to bring it down. And there's Dallas. Come on then, Tyler. He's got Shaq on the overlap. Gives it him. Rafinha takes it off and gets it back. Shackleton don't dare go backwards. Well done. Here's Dan James. There's a chance here for Leeds United. A rare chance. He's crossed his paw and it falls into Rodri's path. And here's Jack Grealish. Gets round Dallas too easy. Jack Grealish having it all his own way. Plays in Foden. Llorente, don't give a penalty. Tries a cutback. Llorente, good challenge. Good challenge. Everyone has the problems, but never the solution, Joel. Agreed, brother. This is what I'm saying. Agreed. Palace got a win here. Yeah, they did. It was a great result, man. We got a win here last season. What's your point? I'm just enjoying the footy. I'm one of the most passionate fans I know, but this is a free hit, says Ben. Yeah, man, just enjoy it. The Leeds fans in attendance are. There's the cross, cleared by Tyler, who's underneath it. Shackleton loses out to Bernardo Silva, goes back to Foden. Here's De Bruyne, he'll put one in the box. It's a ball, and it misses everyone out. It misses everyone out. Yes, but don't put a Ferrari wing back at centre back. Makes no sense, says Simon Flynn. But it made sense on Saturday. It made sense on Saturday. This is what I mean. It's too reactionary. It's too reactionary. On Saturday, everyone's disappointed, fuming. We didn't, we got cheated by the ref. What a performance. 15 minutes in, we're 2-0 down and everything's wrong again. It's too reactionary. I don't buy into that. Honestly, I don't. It's not. It's a foul by Forshaw. Advantage given, though. Here's De Bruyne, finds Zinchenko, pops it out to Grealish. This is nice stuff from City. Bernardo Silva. Grealish again. Here's Rafinha up against him. Grealish finds Bernardo Silva. Turns and Dallas has ended up on the deck. That's a little bit embarrassing for him. Foden. De Bruyne. Strikes. A lovely strike. Good save by Meslier. There we go. De Bruyne. Strike. It's good save by Meslier. Easy save, but... There we go. Back to Meslier. Aaron H says this game is relevant in the context of our season. Yeah, I said so earlier on, you know what I mean? Rafinha doing well against Zinchenko. There might be a chance. Yeah, handball. Screams of handball. Screams of handball. Maybe they'll look at that. They might look at that, guys. Here's Rodri. Finds Bernardo Silva. City look like they're playing with extra men at the minute. Here's Grealish. Great passing to Rodri. Rodri, great footwork. Do you know what? Rodri's been great. Oh, Meliers took one there. There's Rodri. Great work. Yeah, he does catch Meslier. Totally unintentional. Oh. It's handball. Is it just outside? Is it handball? It was an handball, wasn't it? So what happens then? Nothing checking that? Oh, we might have a penalty here, guys. It's just outside, isn't it? Ah. No penalty. No penalty. Just outside. Just outside. No penalty given. No penalty. Fuming. Aylin's having words with the ref. Don't hold your breath from Mike Dean, Joseph Bremner's ghost. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Great point by Dan. You know, City do this to 95% of teams in the world, never mind a Leeds team full of holes. Look at how they performed against PSG at the Etihad. You know, they bossed them all over the park at times, you know. So you're right. They can do it against anyone. Cut out. Here's Stuart Dallas. I know it's not nice when it's happening to your team, but, you know. Here's Meslier. Kicked long. Only as far as Stones, though. Rodri. Back to Diaz. And City just maintaining possession 30 minutes in. City are on another level, says Alfie. Agreed, mate. Here is Laporte. Mahrez now playing in the centre. Foden's come out to the right, pulling Leeds United all over the shop. If you look there, just Foden now, just ghosting in there. Someone needs to be mindful of him. It's all City. Yeah, I hear you, Gary. I hear you, brother. We can be football fans are fickle, not just Leeds fans. Rafinha, great work. There's a challenge there. Is it no yellow card? Oh, referee's not giving a foul. He's having a laugh. That's a foul, isn't it? How's that not a foul? It's a fucking foul. And if they score here, it's a foul. It's a foul! Piss me off, man. That's a foul. How is that not a foul on Rafinha in the build-up to that goal? That's a foul. It was a foul on Rafinha in the build-up. Oh, man. Oh, my God. I want to see that back. Why is that not a foul? You could tell they were going to score from there. You could tell. Oh, man. It's really frustrated me, that. Is that not a foul in the build-up, though? Or am I, like, imagining that? Why are we not seeing that? Why are we not seeing that again? Was that not a foul on Rafinha in the build-up? I don't understand why we're not seeing that. Oh, my God, I'm lost my shit as well because it's annoying. You know what I mean? Here's Rafinha. Rafinha does well. Oh, it's cut out by Rodri. Change your score. Yeah, I'll have to change the score, unfortunately. Water, Ben. Cheers, brother. Might as well just keep that ticking over, I think. That is a farce, says Matt. Blatant foul. Yeah, I believe it was. I don't understand why Rafinha's challenge wasn't a foul. If that's a foul, that goal doesn't happen. Do you know what I mean? But Leeds United, the man marking is causing all sorts of problems because all Foden did, and he's free here on the edge, he just pulled Llorente out of position. Llorente followed him. It then went out wide. De Bruyne just had a free run. Just had a free run. Do you know what I mean? Just had a free run. It was too easy. Here's Bernardo Silva. Also, don't know why they haven't shown a replay. Exactly, Matt. Exactly, Matt. Because it's top four, bro. Because it's top four. Yo, my man, you're pissing me off, you know. Oh, man. I think you're a Palace fan, innit? Because you got a result. We got a result there, mate, as well last season. Playing this way. Playing this way. Come on now.
I didn't get that.
I didn't get it either, Siri. I didn't get it either. Don't worry about it. I don't get what this is. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. Honestly. Here's Laporte, too easy again for City. Mahrez, they're queuing up. They all want to get on it, don't they? De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva. There we go, back to Diaz to Laporte. Still annoyed why we haven't been... I know it's not going to change the complexion of the game, but why? Why wasn't there a foul in the build-up to that? It was so frustrating, as you could tell by my reaction. Look at Diaz, man. Diaz is playing at striker. Ah! Oh, man. Imagine we make the biggest comeback in the second half. It would be amazing. I agree with Alpha. We have to laugh to stop the tears, 100%. Can you really see 4 defeats in a row? No, I said that before. Jimmy Shackleton's in pain. No, I don't. Look, we've got Arsenal at the weekend. We can get a result against Arsenal. I believe that. Andy, I'm not even responding to you. I'm not even giving you my time, brother. That's my friend who's a Manchester United fan in the comments. Oh dear, that bad, says Chris. It is that bad. We are all in pain, says Snowell. We are. I'm dying inside. You've just got to put a brave face on it, haven't you? Oh, Mick Brown says wrong lineup once again. Please tell me, right? These people that are saying this, tell me what you change. You'd have started with it's easy now, or Geldart up top. We hadn't even had an attack. Don't tell me having Geldart up front instead of Dan James in this fixture changes anything. It doesn't. Aaron H, the lineup would make no difference tonight. He's bang on the money. It's easy to lay blame. Shackleton's coming off for Click, by the way. He's in pain. Dallas will go to right back. That'll be another injury, guys. So Dallas will go in at right back. The game's gone though, hasn't it? You know, the game's gone anyway. But please, I do implore you, because I want to know, right? I want to know. I want to know, because I feel that this is just going to continue to be the rhetoric throughout the stream, and everyone's entitled to their opinion. Someone please tell me what you would do to change it, because have a look to my right or your left. Look at that bench, right? Klassen, not played in the Premier League. Drama, played one time. Liam McCarron, substitute appearance. Creswell, Jack Jenkins, never played. Matthias Click, Sam Greenwood, never played in the Premier League. Somerville, Geldar, right? Tell me what you would do. Damo Bielsa, Alien right back, Creswell centre back. That'd be your change. Okay. Do you think it changed the complexion of this game, though? They're in a game here, City. It's nothing to do with that. It could be that it's the man marking system, it's the small squad, it's a number of things, but I don't think it's the lineup personally. You know, Leeds United fan says you can't change anything. Unfortunately, this is the best we've got, and it is, you know. And I do think, you know, putting Alien at right back and Creswell doesn't sort anything, you know. So I don't know, and I don't know either. But I just think it's so easy to go, oh, it's the wrong lineup again. But then this same lineup was getting praised after Saturday's performance down at Stamford Bridge. It's too reactionary, you know. City are a fantastic side, can do this to anybody on their day. Oh, that's a challenge, that from Laporte. What? Who played that ball then? Was that Matthias Click? That is really poor by Matthias Click. Yellow card here for the challenge on Tyler Roberts. Right, okay. So this is what I'm saying, Martin, right? So you said, is it the best? You don't know, so let's find out. So tell me, Martin, how you would have lined this side up. Don't come with the problem, come with the solution, yeah? Tell me what you would have done, yeah? You know, are you telling me you'd have started Liam McCarron, Cody Drame, Jack Jenkins? Would you have done that against City? Would you have done that? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, agree with this. 6 of City's bench walk into our first team. There are levels. Plan B, set fire to the stadium so the game gets banned. Either in again here, Mahrez. Lovely little cut back there to Bernardo Silva. 5 minutes left till half time. If we make it in at 3, we'll be all right, won't we? Here's De Bruyne. The man marking system all over the shop. Foden. Strike. Ooh. Foden nearly makes it 4. Many against boys, says David Allen. Once again, I'll ask the questions 5, 6, or 7. 5, 6, 7. Ain't my boom school, baby, is driving me crazy. Go on, Lee. Putting out the tunes in the chat. We have 6 first teamers at what? Yeah, exactly, Chris, Alfie says I'm the only thing stopping him. You're stopping me from crying, bro. You're stopping me from crying. C93 says, why can't we do the dirty Leeds tactic from the 70s? Just beat them up. Oh, there you go. Gary Morgan says, playing C, Leeds United haven't got the squad to play 2 games a week. That could be a factor as well. It's a good point. Michael Pollard says, Joe, one solution, play players in their strongest position. Championship, you get away with it. Premiership, not. We did all right last season, mate. We did all right last season. He's all over him there. Stones clears it, puts his foot through it. Forshaw headers it into Jack Harrison. He's challenged by John Stones, and City will come again here. De Bruyne, great dribbling, just gets wrong side, and that is a fantastic ball into Foden. Well done, Luke Ayling. He's done well sticking with his task. Forshaw having all sorts of problems dealing with Kevin De Bruyne. But this is the levels. This is the levels to it, Ben says, thanks for being here, Joe. I don't think I could have watched this on my own. You probably wouldn't have, bro. You'd have turned it off. Nah, you never. You watch, don't you? You watch, it is what it is. It's your football club. It's not nice. It's not enjoyable. But it is what it is. Got to support them. Foden with the ball. Let's hope we have some better marking for this one. In it comes. Oh, my God. How's Rodri not scored that? And why is he on his own? Like, he ghosted in there. Who was marking Rodri there? I said, let's have some better marking. And he just ghosted in. He couldn't connect with it. If he connects with it, it's in the back of the net and it's 4-0. But what was it? Who had him then? Do you know what I mean? Llorente, that's a lovely pass in it. What a ball. Final third passes, 4 for Leeds United. But get Geldat on. Get Geldat on. 4 final third passes. 4 in 43 minutes. 4. Oh, God. My God. Melier clears. Firpo, lovely chest. Great chest. Here's Jack Harrison. Chance for Leeds United before half time. Jack Harrison, give it Firpo. Firpo, make it count. Why haven't you hit it? Oh, man, Harrison. Oh, I think Firpo should have hit it there. Junior should have hit it. Should have hit it. Great work. Look at that. Lovely chest from Firpo. I think here Firpo should hit it. When he gets that pass, just hit it. It's too lightweight. I think Firpo should hit it there. I think he should hit it. Definitely think he should hit it. Zinchenko into Bernardo Silva. Back to Zinchenko. 45 minutes. We've got 3 minutes added time. Let's keep it to 3-0. Let's keep it to 3-0. Here's Bernardo Silva. Foden, De Bruyne. Let's keep it to 3-0 Leeds. What a strike. De Bruyne looks like he's in the mood, doesn't he? Been class. He's too good on the ball. Any technical ability is second to none. That little ginger beard. He is Llorente. Got about 2 minutes left of this half. Headed up there. Here's Rafinha. Back to Ayling. Second half comeback on the card, says Richard. I know, right? Virgil said I'd take 3-0 at half time. I never thought I'd say that. I know, right? Oh, there we go. Here's Stuart Dallas. Ball in. Oh, it's a good knock as well, that by Stewie D. There was 2 men in there, Harrison and Roberts, so there'd have been a chance. City could get caught napping. For sure with the foul on De Bruyne. No yellow card, though. It wasn't intentional, really, was it? Rugby Leeds, Joe, what are your thoughts on the possibility of Bielsa losing his job or resigning? You wouldn't? No, never. It's not even in the conversation, and it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. I think people that question, okay, no one's exempt from criticism, but let's not forget where we were, please. You're entitled to your opinion, and that's fine, but not for me. Never. James says, worrying thing is we are better in the first half normally. Yeah, could get a lot worse before it gets better. And they could be in again here. Foden, that's a lovely knock. Well headed out, though, by Rafinha, tracking Zinchenko. And this is what I mean. Leeds will never give up. You know, you're 3-0 down, you're away from home. It's the end of the first half. You're right winger, your maverick player in Rafinha still doing his job. Leeds United will continue to do their job. Do you know what I mean? They won't give up. Grealish, Zinchenko, Mahrez. Good turn. He's done some good work in there, Mahrez. Dan James does well to cut it out. Here's Stuart Dallas. Come on, Tyler. Come on, Leeds. Make it stick for a bit. Rafinha playing as a right-sided centre-back at the minute. There it is. Half-time, folks. Man City 3, Leeds United 0. Whew. I don't know what to say. It's been many games, boys. The midfield's been too easy for them. It's not enjoyable as a fan watching like Grealish and Foden just laughing, you know what I mean? This is too easy kind of vibe. I don't know. It could get more in the second half. Rick P said, I bet it's still our fans making noise. It will be, mate. Aye. Joe, time for cliches, as they always say. Time to win the second half now. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, Dan. Exactly, Dan. This is what people forget as well. Can you imagine someone not of Bielsa's quality with this squad? People forget as well. He already gets massive amounts out of this squad, you know, and I've seen names mentioned for this job that it's like, no, you need to realise where Leeds United are. I've seen people say, I genuinely had a conversation on Twitter, people talking about get Wijnaldum on loan. Ginny Wijnaldum coming to Leeds United. It's not. Even talk of Donny van der Beek. It's not happening. Sometimes we have to remember where we are. So any manager that would be coming into Leeds United wouldn't be Zidane that I've just seen mentioned. I think it's a joke anyway. I hope it is. You know, so a manager's going to be of lesser quality and dealing with the squad that's not elite anyway. Do you know what I mean? And is then ravaged by injuries. Do you know what I mean? So Dan's bang on the money. There's no questioning of that. KR1 says 2-1 show. Yeah, in the second half, mate. In the second half. My man says Dean Smith is performing well with the Worcester squad. No, I'm not having that, mate. Lee Waters says so much Grealish bashing. He's a good player. It's comical. Yeah, he's a great player, mate. He is. He's a fantastic footballer. Your better half let you watch the game on your vacation, I see. Yep, she did. Hi, Michael. I hope you're doing well. 4-3 to Leeds. Nice to see you, Mohammed. I haven't seen you for a bit. Poor first half. I hope we step up the intensity. We just can't get near them, man. We just can't get near them. 8 players out now as well, as Michael says. Make sure you check out his YouTube channel. Shaq out as well. You know what I mean? That could be another injury. But, you know, and people still are not. Yeah, is what it is. Lee says this is like England versus Andorra. Yeah, but Pete, I don't. You can't. For me, you can't lay the blame at their door. Like City are just levels, and they're showing that. And of course, we're gifting them chances. There's no midfield at times. Llorente is culpable for some poor passes out from the back. But I think it's too easy to say, well, you know, why didn't James touch the ball? Where's Harrison? Geldart should be starting. Before that little attack we had at the end, we had 4 passes in the City final third. But it's easy to lay at the attackers because they haven't touched the ball. There's more to the game than that, you know, from front to back. And there's people that know a lot more about the game than me. I'm not professing to know. I don't have the answers. But I think sometimes, you know, it's too easy to say, oh, the lineup's wrong. Geldart should have started. You know, get Creswell in and have Ayling at right back. I just think there's more to it than that. You know, there's much more to it than that. Nigel D says no fight. I'm not sure I agree with that, Nigel. We're trying. We have no midfield. Getting overrun there, yeah, Raj, 100%. There is no one in there at times. And there you go. That's another great point from Harry. The gap from defence to midfield is the length of the stadium. You know, there is no link between the two. And, you know, if you look at their third goal, the De Bruyne goal, and I know I was annoyed at the time that there was no foul for Rafinha. But if you look at it's the man-marking system. So if you watch Ford, and I was watching him in the build-up, Llorente follows him all the way out, and it works its way back out. And basically, De Bruyne, great runs from midfield, gets in, and maybe if centre-backs are a little bit more static and staying where they're supposed to be, then gaps don't open, you know. But because of De Bielsa tactics and what he expects from his players, City can just knock it about, dribblers, beating the man-marking system. The floodgates open and they're in. Do you know what I mean? And that's what happened in that third goal, you know. Here's what it is. Paul says, no doubt the lineup is wrong. Right, I understand why players say that, right? But how do you change it with so many players out? What would you have done differently? If the answer is play Geldart and bring in Creswell, I'm not sure that it's as cut and dry as that. Fraser says, even with a fully fit squad, we would struggle against City. Agreed. Do you think Bielsa will change anything if at half-time? I'm not sure. Again, Mohammed Smith says, subbing a right back for an attacking mid. But what he's done there is just put Dallas back at right back, hasn't he, and put Click into midfield. We could, and I agree with some that say, you know, we could have brought on Creswell and moved Ayling out to right back. But again, the kid that came off at right back's not a right back really by trade, is he? So Michael Church says it's embarrassing. I don't know. 6 final third passes in that 45 minutes, guys. 45 minutes, 6 final third passes in 45 minutes. You know, City getting all the praise. I think the first goal as well was really comical, really. Rodri, too easy for him to get through. Look at Roberts. He just runs off Roberts. Far too easy. And then the challenge from Ayling should be better as well. He comes out to meet him. It's a really poor challenge from Ayling. And Mellier's got to do better on that as well. And Dallas's clearance off the line's piss poor. Really piss poor. Really piss poor. The first goal's quite comical. And then the second as well. When this comes in from Mahrez, it looks like a great ball. Well, it is, but Grealish has got Forshaw, Firpo, and Ayling really, and his movement's really good as well. And it is a fantastic ball from Mahrez. Maybe Meslier could do better. And then obviously the third one for me happens when there's been a foul, to be honest. But if you look here, oh wow, look at that though. Like Ayling, it's actually Ayling that's following. There's Llorente spare. Look, they're just showing us this goal. Nah, look at the space, and then De Bruyne gets wrong side of Forshaw. It's too easy. It's too easy. Shadow Wolf says this is pants. It's going to be about 7. Meslier's crap. Been saying it for months, says Shadow Wolves. That's so wrong, bro. He's not crap. It's not crap. Owen Hargreaves saying it looks like it could be a lot more. And it could be. It could. I'm not going to lie. It definitely could. They're flying out there. Normally I don't do this, but I feel like I need to. I'm going for a cigarette, you know, because I'm stressed to bits. James Meredith says Joe Shacks has to go. Chris says, Joe, listening to you somehow makes this easier. If we just try and play a game more in the second half, I'm happy. Something isn't quite right, and hopefully Bielsa can fix it, yeah. Listen, it's the hope that kills you. I try to remain as positive as I can all the time. Chatting Leeds, Charlie from Chatting Leeds, he says, I'm at the game. Prob's best side I've seen us play in a long time. Yeah, for sure. They're a fantastic side, mate. And we've not made it hard for them, have we, really? But, yeah. Tony Martin says, if this is what our best is, hello championship again, back to oblivion. But this isn't what our best is. Tony, you know that. You know that isn't what our best is. Our best is beating them last season at the Etihad 2-1. Our best is great performance down at Stamford Bridge. You know this isn't our best. If this was our best, we wouldn't be losing 3-0. Come on. What? I don't get that. I don't get that. Honestly. Junior Firpo out next game as well. It's a shout. Did totally forget that, don't you? You know. So I think what will happen is you might look, and this is what I'm saying. People want changes. You might see Liam McCarron at left back. You might see Liam McCarron at left back because you can't even put Shackleton. You can't even move Dallas across and have Shackleton. Or what you'll probably see is Ayling at right back, Dallas at left back, and then Creswell and Llorente, unless Stroud can get fit in time. But I agree, you know, JR, again, reactionary guys, there is no way we will go down. And I believe that as well. Clip it up, say what you want. We will not go down. Shadow Wolf says, Meslier, fault 2 goals. How is he good? Explain. You're all biased, blinded by your fandom. Shadow Wolf, if we don't have Meslier in goal this season, believe me, we'll be bottom of the league. The guy's not a bad goalkeeper. He's France's under 21 and will be France's number 1. Clip that up. Clip that up. I know a bad goalkeeper when I see one. And I've been in your position, bro. Because I remember saying Peacock Fowl was a bad goalkeeper. Go back and watch the videos and watch the comments on the video that disputed me. But people were blinded by the fact that he come through the academy, right? Meslier hasn't. He bought for 5 million. Meslier was wanted by Chelsea, by the way, just before we signed him. Let's not forget that. And they know their goalkeepers. They've had some fantastic goalkeepers since Roman Abramovich has been in charge, yeah? He is a kid, as someone's just said. You know, and Shadow Wolf, if you don't rate him, you don't rate him. And I don't think Paul Robinson was a bad goalkeeper by all accounts, mate, to be honest. But like Graham Noble says, always look on the bright side of life. But guys, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm not going to lie because I'm stressed. So I'll be back with you in 2 or 3 minutes. Peace. Back for the second half, just in time. Geldart is on. Geldart has come on, guys. We've started. Let me get that second half clock running for you. Let's see if we can have a win the second half, as the football cliche goes. Just had to rush back there from me, my cigarette. Try to sort my stresses out. Here's Laporte. Who was Geldart the change for? Geldart, who's he come on for? Let's have a look. Who's Geldart? I'm assuming Geldart has come on. I just seen an update there. Gary in the block say, why is Joffrey on Jaws? We haven't had an attack. Yeah, exactly. And this is why there's people there's people know more about the game than me. It's Dan James that's Dan James has come off. I've been smoking since the first minutes. So Geldart for James. What minute? Man, this is stressing me out because my minute's wrong, I think. There we go, De Bruyne. Tries to play it through to Grealish. Error by Stuart Dallas. However, Meslier does get out. Guys, come on. Love in the chat, man. All be love. Do you know what I mean? It's all love. Here's Diego Llorente into Firpo. Here's Luke Ayling. Plays it into Dallas. That's a lovely ball. Stuart Dallas moves it out there to Jack Harrison. There's a chance here for Leeds United. Can he pick out the right pass? He's running out of options. That's terrible. We have a chance, and then it goes tits up. That's not a foul. Give over De Bruyne. Sophie says, why couldn't we have a COVID outbreak yet? And Silver, obviously, he's come off as well for Ilkay Gundogan, who's come on. Guys, for some reason, I can't see the time on my thingy. Can anyone else tell me what the time is? Because I can't see the time. It's stressing me out. BT got no time thing up. Big shout out Lucas as well, who's been watching the watch along. I know he gave me a call at half time while I was having a smoke. Gundogan finds Mahrez. He's on that left foot. He's going to beat Firpo's strike. Oh, that is just too easy. 4-0. And that's it, innit? We have that attack. And it took a deflection, but there you go. It's 4. Mahrez makes it 4. What can you say, guys? What can you say? Mahrez comes inside. It takes a deflection, but you know what I mean? No one out quick enough, and it's 4-0. I don't know. 4-0. With Mahrez goal. And it comes. Mahrez goal. They're in again here. They're in again. Mahrez. Oh, Ayling does well to block it. Rodri finds De Bruyne. Oh, it's going to be 5 here, guys. Leeds are all over the shop. We're all over the shop. Comes out to Stones. Geldart. Fantastic work, son. Well done, Geldart. Oh, great work. Well done, Joffy. Nearly beat them all. Just win the game on your own, Joffy. Lee Waters, anyone else just appreciating City's football now? Yeah, this is cruel, says Jive. It's not good, is it? 49-40. There we go. Man City 4, Leeds 0. I'm just trying to get this time sorted as well if I can. It says 40-50. I think I'm a little bit ahead according to this. They're in again here. De Bruyne. There we go. The time's right now up here anyway. That's something. At least we can get something right. Back of the net says, Joe, stay out there and smoke more. You don't want to know. Oh, free kick. Free kick given. They're wanting a penalty. No penalty given. Grealish brought down from Firpo. Will Firpo get in a second yellow? Hopefully not. Oh, Junior, why are you pulling him down, bro? You are going to get... Silly. Could it be 5? Firpo needs to watch himself, because if he gets, he's going to end up going to get a red card and get a second yellow. Who's going to take this? Chance of Sergio go up at the Etihad, which is fair enough. Gundogan and Mahrez stood over it. Mahrez probably going to bend this, isn't he? Geldart, Harrison, all in the wall. It's Mahrez. Oh, saved by Melier, straight down his pipe, but he's done well, Melier, to knock it over. Firpo, man, silly foul, wasn't it? Silly foul. They're in again here. De Bruyne, Mahrez. You can see the confidence just oozing out of this City side. Here's Grealish, keeps it in. Zinchenko. Zinchenko manages to get through Rafinha and Firpo. There's Ilkay Gundogan, click pressing from the front. Rafinha. Zinchenko gets past him with ease. Here's Zinchenko. Fizzy, unlucky. Yeah, I know, bro. It's not been great, has it? Hope you're doing well. Zinchenko finds Mahrez. Mahrez just run at Firpo now. They're probably thinking, that's a lovely ball. Oh, my God. What a ball. What a ball by Mahrez to get Gundogan in. Gundogan just inches wide. You can't help but appreciate it. You can't help but appreciate it. You know what I mean? That is, what a ball from Mahrez. What a run as well. Roberts nowhere to be seen. Men running off him with ease. What a ball. And just have to appreciate it. You know what I mean? What more can you do? Here's Foden. Just taking the piss out there. But you know what I mean? You just have to sit and appreciate it. You know what I mean? They're saying there on commentary that have done this to many teams tonight, you know, and we have to remember that. And we have to remember the size of Leeds United squad and the players that are out. They're in again. Here's Grealish. Don't bring him down. Well done, Rafinha. Rafinha back defending. Ayling doing well. Running across goal. Here's Jack Harrison. There's nowhere for us to go. There is no pass on. City all over us. Ayling, here's Firpo. Leeds can't get out. There's a chance here for Leeds. A rare chance. Forshaw finds Tyler. Tyler turn. Has a run. He's got Foden behind him. He needs to be wary of that. Turns. Rodri. Manages to get past Rodri, which doesn't happen all too often. There's nowhere for him to go. He manages to find Firpo. Firpo into Ilkay Gundogan. Harrison, lovely ball. Tyler Roberts can't get on the end of it. There's Dallas. Oh. He loves it, does Dallas. He loves to score against City. Great work by Leeds United. Roberts nearly gets on the end of it. There's Dallas. Oh, it comes off the post. No save by Edison. Great strike. Comes off the post. So unlucky. Rodri coming off for the villain, Fernandinho. Who can forget when Fernandinho brought down Rafinha and injured him, you know, last season. So hopefully he gives him a bit back. But plenty of changes now from Pep Guardiola. Maybe take the foot off. Manchester City say, you all right, Joe? Yeah, I'm all right. I'm appreciating the football, mate. what can you do? There's not, you know what I mean? At this point, I can appreciate it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to lose my head, mate. Here's Gundogan. Back to Diaz, then Laporte. It's a painful watch, Joe, says Michael. Yeah, it is. It is. You know, here's Gundogan. Good challenge by Dallas. Dallas following Grealish all over. Geldart puts in a challenge and puts him in the bin. Well done, Joffy. Here is Fernandinho. Needs to look out for Rafinha crunching him, I tell you that much. Here's Mahrez. There's a ball. Ayling cuts it out. Llorente clears. Geldart makes it stick. Lovely footwork. It's brought down. Great footwork from Geldart. And he has made it stick. He has made it stick, which James didn't do in the first half. Here's Click. Rafinha. It's got Zinchenko for company. Goes back to Dallas. Gives it back to Rafinha. Here's Rafinha. Oh, challenged by Zinchenko. Still love the Leeds, says Andrew. Yeah, love the Leeds, bro. Ball sent long. Ederson clears. What a ball. What a clearance by Ederson. Free kick given against Click for having all the Gundogan, which was right. Taken by Gundogan. Goes back there to Laporte. I got City at 20-1 for 7-0, says Tony. Andrew Mitchell, what's Victor thinking right now? What do you mean? City could do this to anybody. Here's Mahrez back to De Bruyne. Great. What a flick by Foden. Click. Does well. Well done. Little 1-2 there with Forshaw. Here's Rafinha. Get past Zinchenko or draw him into a foul, Rafinha. That is terrible. And they're just going to come back. Forshaw. Well done. Go on, Clicky, son. There we go. Junior Firpo, poor touch. Manages to give it into Harrison, though. Harrison up against Stones. Pass the ball. Oh. Is it offside? We're having chances. Having chances. Someone says I'm miles behind on the time. Not on my screen, bro. I'm on 59:08 on mine, so I don't know what's going on there. Ball in. Roberts tries to flick it in. Ederson gets it with ease. There we go. Jack Grealish. Geldart chasing him down into De Bruyne. Here's Zinchenko. So much time on the ball. It's one of them, you just want it to end, don't you? Let's just end it. Blow the whistle, ref. Blow my whistle, bitch. This is like Southampton in 72, only the other way around. It's funny, I was talking to someone about that last time I was at Ellen Road. Lucy, who does the midweek fix, her dad went, that was his first game. Back in 72. Here's Gundogan. Mahrez. Oh, great footwork. Watch Gundogan here. They'll get him in somehow. Oh, he's managed to make Click, but it goes only as far as Rafinha. Grealish wins it back, though. Here's De Bruyne. Will he hit it? There's Mahrez. They're in, and there's Foden, and it is 5. 5. Great football. Oh, he's offside. It's offside. Maybe it's not 5. Rafinha dawdling on it. Grealish does well. Nah, he's on. Oh, that is. Foden's in front of the ball. Foden's in front of the ball, isn't he? Yeah, he was in front of the ball then. Oh. maybe he's not. No, I don't think he is, you know. This could stand. This could stand. His foot slightly ahead of it. No goal. Thank God. Offside. There's Grealish. Oh, he's done well. Gundogan. Lovely ball. De Bruyne. No one close. Oh, my God. You what a goal. What a goal. I mean, don't get me wrong, like he's in acres of space, but what a goal. Kevin De Bruyne is elite. He's elite. That's terrible from Melier. Poor kick out again. Grealish does well. Forshaw's left De Bruyne. He's got... Oh, you can't... What a goal, though. What a goal. 5-0. But there's... you have nothing to say. No stopping that, was there? Straight in the back of the net. It nearly took the net off. Let's be honest. It nearly took the net off. George says we're heading for a rally. Why? What made you change your opinion between 4 and 5? Like, it honestly, it is what it is, right? This scoreline, Robert's chance missed. This scoreline, obviously it's frustrating, it's hard, I get all that, but we will be all right. Let's not... This here will not define our season. It will not define our season. Leeds United fans still in full voice. You know, it won't define our season. Agents Rafa at the wheel said, Joe, I think Leeds could still nick it. I don't blame you. 6. We want 6. We're back in it. Honestly, man, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. What a goal by De Bruyne. What a goal by KDB. You just have to laugh at that, man. Acres of space, though. But, you know, what a strike. Diaz wants in on the act. Foden, Mahrez, the Poznan going all the way around. Etihad, keeper had no chances, David. Exactly. Jamie, relegation has to be... yeah, well, I still don't... I've said this. You know, we're not out of the woods. We're not out of the woods, but... You know, this scoreline, you could lose. Guess what, guys, right? We could lose this 10-0. We could lose it 1-0. Guess how many points you don't get? You still get 0 points. Do you know what I mean? Nathan Ake is coming on for Ruben Diaz. What do you mean, be a man? What does that even mean? If you've not watched my videos, I've said this before. I did a full video on relegation and how we were in a fight. I've done all that. It's nothing to do. What does being a man even mean? Come on now. What does that even mean? Like, be a man. Like, if I felt we were going down, believe me when I say it, I would tell you. I believed we were in a relegation fight a couple of weeks back. After Brighton. You know, and then we've had some positive results. We lost at the weekend to Chelsea, right? And we went up a place because Southampton got pumped. We'll go down a place tonight because our goal difference. But, you know, these games won't define our season. Do you know what I mean? It won't define our season. Geldart doing a bit of trickery with himself, a little 1-2 with himself. Here's Joffrey Geldart. was that, get your yellow card out. Get your yellow card out for Zinchenko so I can win some money. City would smash anyone in this form, says back of the net. Agreed. Big man. He is for sure. Fairport. Yeah, for sure. Has been on his own in midfield, hasn't he? Unitais has just woke up and seen the score. Click trying to find Harrison. No joy. Uni's going well, Jamie. I'm off now for Christmas, mate, but I'm on placement still, doing a bit of work. I did my first I put my first essay in today. I love this from Northallerton. Like, it's not being a man, it's being a defeatist. Yeah, Joe, be a defeatist and say we're getting relegated. We're not getting relegated. You can clip it up. Clip it up. Clip it up. Now, why is Zinchenko not getting yellow for that? Firpo did. Agreed. I agree with you there, Shadow Wolf. One thing we will agree on, obviously not the Melier stuff, but I do agree with you on that. Jason Lelas, I'm with you, brother. Yeah, I agree with this as well, Gordon. Actually, watching this, one clear thing is Chelsea won't win the league. Exactly, it is between City and Liverpool for sure. And look, City are in unbelievable form currently. Really good. What's happened here? Oh, technical difficulty. He's not getting his yellow card out for Zinchenko, is he? The Cheb end. Cheers, Mike. Cheers, Mike. Legend. Come on now. Only 70 likes needed for 300. If you can't enjoy this, which I know none of you are, at least like the video for me. Paul Morrissey says summer recruitment was shocking and it's showing. Agreed. I don't disagree on that point. I do think, it proved to me, it proves to me that, you have to get it right both off and on the pitch. Yeah. I love that we're still attacking, says Gordon. Yeah. Here's Laporte into Foden. There's Nathan Ake. Don't let Nathan Ake score. Oh, great challenge, Dallas. Well done. Well done. Come on, Leeds. Come on, Dallas. Come on. Let's get consolation. Go on, Clicky. Go on, Clicky. Oh, I just want... If Clicky had scored, that'd been it. I could accept it. Be a man is a Russell Peters joke. I don't know Russell Peters, bro. Sorry. Here's De Bruyne again. He's De Bruyne on a hat-trick. Here's Foden. Oh, Mahrez. Oh, save Melier. Save Melier. Casper says, I'm still wondering why they didn't, mate. I lost my shit on that. I can't lie. I did get annoyed at that, Casper. I did get annoyed at that. Yeah. We can beat Burnley and Villa won't get sweet FA. See, Jeremy, I think we still get... there's a massive possibility we still get something at the weekend against Arsenal. I earmarked that before this run of four. I said point against Chelsea, 3 against Arsenal. That was being very, very positive. But, I don't think any of us expect... I know that doesn't mean that, okay, you can accept this. But, I don't think any of us expected a win. I know I said 2-1, but tongue-in-cheek, but I always back my team. I do. It is what it is. It's the hope that kills you. Harrison finds Dallas. Cut back. Go on, Clicky. Go on, Harrison. Give it Clicky. Yes. Oh, come on, Leeds, man. Next goal wins, man. Go on, Harrison, son. He's had a good game, Harrison. Oh, is that not a foul, ref? Nah, never mind. Never mind, Zinchenko, back to Ake. Fernandinho, put him in the bin for what he did to Rafa, someone. There's no one close enough to him. There's no one close enough to him. Joe Madigan said nobody talking about the blatant last man handball. Bro, it wasn't a pen, was it? Wasn't a pen, it was outside. The VAR checked it, bro. VAR checked it. Yorkie Mitch says every team gets a dick in once a season. Let's get ours out of the way. None of them have had a good game, Joe. I think Harrison has been lively, mate. Matt says this might be, yeah, but Matt, this is what I'm saying. People won't have you believe that. People say Bielsa's rubbish. Get him out. Leeds are going down. Someone said we were going down from 4 to 5. Like when the score went from 4 to 5, I said, right, we're doomed. What made you change your opinion in one goal against an elite City side? I can't. Look, obviously, go into the game with hope and all that sort of stuff. But the way City have played tonight, you just have to sit and admire it and be like, okay, yeah, men against boys. We're not at the races. We've got 6 or 7 players out. You know, they've given everything they can. You know what I mean? I have a feeling City might just cling on and win. Yeah. Cody Drame. Off comes Junior Firpo. This might be with a look to the weekend because obviously Firpo is going to be out as well. Firpo's going to be out. So... Yeah, Firpo could have had a second, wouldn't it? Firpo could have had a second, really, with his yellow card. And it comes from Mahrez. Ooh, Ake nearly gets on the end of it. Cody Drama headbutting fresh air. Here's Gundogan. Gives it back to Zinchenko. Fernandinho. Put him in the bin. I just want him hurt. Sorry. But for what he did to Rafinha. Here is Fernandinho. That's a lovely little knock. That's a good save. Stones. John Stones makes it 6, man. Yorkshire boy John Stones. There you go. Oh, man. It's 6. It's 6. Oh, it's 6, man. Stones. Fernandinho, I said it was a lovely ball, and it was. It was a good save from Laporte. And Stones has 2 bites of the cherry. And it's 6. 6-0, man. What? $6-0, Stones. He's fuming, isn't he? There's Stuart Dallas, Leeds United still having a go. Tyler Roberts, Clicky. Aston Villa have gone 2-0 up against Norwich. That's a positive from tonight. Click finds Harrison. No, he doesn't cut out by Zinchenko. There's Foden. Zinchenko clears it. Mahrez, Llorente heads it back to heads it back to Melier, and Leeds have another go. Oh man, 6-0. Stone's playing centre forward, I know. Harmony says Pep getting sacked in the morning. This should have been 11. Pummeled says NJ9. Yep, definitely were. Tushurna's out. He says, sorry guys, that's me done. Mate, we've still got 15 minutes left. Enjoy it. Oh, God. Put money on Stones scoring, so not all bad, says Joe. There you go. I put money on Zinchenko yellow card, but don't look like that's coming in. There you go. Michael Pollard says, anyone worried yet? This is a moral damaging defeat. I don't think we get that. I don't think we get that. Jason, 2-1 Joe. It's 3 points we were never going to get. It's easy with hindsight to throw shade, Jason. You know, no one was, after last season when I predicted 2-1, you weren't coming and saying, oh, well done for predicting the correct result. So it's easy with hindsight to always say that. I get that all the time. It's so frustrating. You think Leeds were going to win, but yet when we win, no one says, oh, I didn't think Leeds were going to win. So big shout out for you saying they were going to win. So it's easy to, with hindsight, to throw that out. You know what I mean? Matt says, if any Leeds fan can pick a man of the match for City, I'll accept the relegation concerns. This City side is world-class front to back 1-11. They put 5 past Liverpool, who had just won the league. So there you go. There you go. It looks like my Wi-Fi's dropped for a second. That should sort itself out. It has. Liam Dyke says, hey, man, don't worry. The new Spider-Man's out tomorrow. Exactly. Oh, it's 7. Nathan Ake. This is a mess. This is a mess, says Daniel. It is something. It is something. 7. Wi-Fi is on a mad one tonight as well, by the looks of it. Ake on his own. Let's have a look. Ball in. Ake, I think Drame was supposed to follow him. Yeah, he was. Drame tried to follow him, just peeled off him, and it's 7. 7. It's not great, is it? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. 7. Nathan Ake getting in on the act. There you go. Bloody hell. 7-0, man. Yeah. See, ran off Drame and easy header. There's Geldat up against Ake. Bring him down. Just get, like someone said earlier, just bring. George says, now you know how we feel. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Like, I am a Leeds fan, you know. Like, I feel this too. What does that even mean, George? Oh, Rishi, man, come on, get in the bin. Get in the bin. Come on. He can't be real. He can't be real, man. But Craig, by me saying we're not getting relegated or not, it's being realistic in my opinion. I don't see how the scoreline, yes, okay, not great, but the points, come on now. Craig, man, let's be. Oh man, someone said Villa were ruthless. Come on, man. You're being blinkered by this. Yeah. Let's not be saying that now or need to change something, right? So Giancarlo, you are my friend. I see you a lot. If you believe that sacking Bielsa is the answer, then come on, Giancarlo. Please, man. Come on. No, Joe. I know the scoreline's not great. I feel it too. But let's not say sacking Bielsa is not the answer, man. Please. I don't know. We never ever sack Bielsa. Trust me. Never. Stephen Darcy, it's Tom Lees' fault. It's Tom Lee. Blame Tom Lees. God. He is Grealish. I've missed some of these goals. There's been that many. He is Foden. Can he make it 8? Ayling cuts it out. Oh, man. So, yeah, Sophie, I'm with you, Joe. Sacking Bielsa, hell no. Who are you going to praise Riels with? Exactly. Who are you going to give me? Not. Oh, what a ball from Mateus Click. Oh, Ake cuts it out. Who, genuinely, you say be ruthless, right, Rishi? Be ruthless, sack Bielsa. It worked for Villa, right? Who are you going to get? No. That's a lovely ball by Mateus Click. Good defending by Nathan Ake. Oh. Josh, you're taking the piss. You're taking the piss. You've got to be. You've got to be taking the piss. Surely. Oh, why is that? Honestly, I'm not even going to... It's not even a conversation for me. Agent Raffers at the wheel says Daniel Farker is available. Yeah, let's get Daniel in. Up the Leeds. No, please. No. I'm not even... Anyway, why am I even having that conversation? It's not even worth it. Go on, Geldart, son. Great footwork. Cut out. Corner ball. Is that our first corner? Quite possibly. Here we go. Roberts. Eight minutes left. Just end now. Click. To Ayling. Here's Cody Drame. Thank you, Gerard. Love this from Gerard. Salute you for sticking it out. You're a good guy and great fan, mate. Better days ahead. For sure, man. We'll forget about this. We'll forget about this and be on to beating Arsenal at the weekend. Don't worry about it. FM Pallet Michael says, what if we don't sign anyone, Joe? Then there's concerns, of course. Foden. Ooh. Craig Fairclough says it's so disappointing after our performance against Chelsea. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I agree with that. Zidane is currently out of a job. Someone put that as a suggestion. Harmony. See, this is what I'm saying. Harmony is my recovery sister, man. This is what I'm saying. She knows. You're not let this get too down, man. Here's what it is. You've just got to appreciate it, haven't you? 8 minutes, 8 goals. We've got this. Hey. There's Harrison. So Aston Villa have beaten Norwich 2-0. Here's Geldart. It's poor from Geldart. It's cut out by Mahrez. Oh, look at that from Mahrez. This is what I'm saying. He gets past Llorente. He's going to go all the way. He gives it to De Bruyne. A great cutback. However, Stone's looking for a double tonight. And here's Roberts. Rafinha. Cut out by Zinchenko. 6 minutes left. Rip P says, get in, Eddie in and play the... they all are. That's all we have. Mr. U says, you can't blame us, though we're in a right state and they've got all their players at their ready and at their peak levels. Do you know what I mean? I like this. I'm seeing more of this nice. We like this from Jess. You've got to put the result into context. Man City are an elite football team. Anyone can get thrashed by them. 100%. Man City, I know they beat Manchester United when Ole was in. Was it 2 or 3-0? But it was like a training ground match. And I know the scoreline's demoralising and all that, but they can do this to teams without scoring as many as they do. Do you know what I mean? Jim says, can you get on to Pep and tell him to back it in? He'll be feeling it too. He'll be feeling it too because he loves Marcelo Bielsa. Do you know what I mean? He loves Marcelo Bielsa. Let's look at that. 4 attempts, 25 final third. Passes touches in opposition box. The club is 102 years and one of our biggest defeats needs to be addressed and not laughed off. Mate, everyone deals with things differently. If you don't laugh, you'll cry, mate. I'm not going to sit here and... I'm not going to sit here and swear and shout. Do you know what I mean? That's not my style. Obvious, everyone... I'm hurting, bro. It's not nice, is it? But what can you do? You know? Sit here on different levels. So I said Bielsa will be, Josh. Bielsa will be hurting. Trust me. Bielsa will be hurting. Do you know what I mean? Remy, don't you dare come in here after you've had Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at the wheel backing him. Don't even dare come here. And you've got a B-Tech Bielsa in Ralph Ragnarok. Do you know what I mean? A B-Tech Bielsa. So don't come with that. You can all have fun and games, but come on now. Don't dare come with that. Free kick. Joe, make it stop. I want to get off. Dan, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. Here we go, Jack Harrison. Probably been one of the bright spots for me tonight for Leeds United. Took out by Fernandinho. What a shot. Click! Yeah, man. Ralph Ragnarok coming to talk to me. Coming to talk to me. Oh, look, here we go. Here we go. Give over. Get in the bin. You'll be lucky if you get Champions League, mate. Do you know what I mean? Ralph Ragnarok. A B-Tech Bielsa. We had a shot, says iPad app play. Yeah, we did. Oh, come on, Jay Smith, man. Please, it's not time. Was it time on Saturday? Was it time on Saturday? Come on now. That's just my opinion. You're entitled to yours. This is what I'm saying. I feel like I'm going to have to back this off for days, but I'll never, and I've been out and I've said it, clip it up right now, I will never, ever want Bielsa sacked. Never. And Gundogan, they could be in for 8 here. Good save by Melia. So, do you know what I mean? Yeah, again, Steve, yeah, of course, man. Of course, I get it. But like Luke says, we will bounce back on Saturday, and I believe that. But people are annoyed and won't see it and say we're in a relegation fight and all that sort of stuff, and I get it. Yeah, but come on. Performance or not, another game 1-0 ahead, nothing gained. Oh, come on. But you won't have been saying that prior to this game. But because today is gone, it's like Chelsea's, that's gone now. It's gone out of the memory. I don't know. But you know me, I'm positive, you know, and I know it's hard to take that now, but you know. Matthew Nation, what do you want me to do, Math? What do you want me to do, brother? Matthew's an Everton fan, by the way. This is a good friend of mine. He's an Everton fan. Trying to show shade at me. Come on. Mark Brown, Liverpool fan, good friend of mine, says, look, got to be real here. This scoring is a massive disappointment, but these games aren't your battle. And he's bang on the money. And I said that earlier, before the game kicked off. These games will not define our season. We'll get something against Arsenal. Here's Mahrez. Ooh, well done, Alien. Alien has made a few blocks tonight. Yeah, Matthew, I see you. I see you, Everton fan. Bloody, you've got Agent Rafa Benitez running your gaff, mate. Do you know what I mean? Taking you down. Rafa the gaffer wants that Newcastle job. Don't believe that. So he's taking you down. Pellegrino says, I just, for the first time ever, had to switch off the TV and watch you suffer on my... They're just too good. They are, mate. Yeah. Stephen, bounce back and we'll only lose 5-0. Rafinha, Robert, see, I don't even know the players now. Agent Rafa. Love it. Here's Ailing. Come on now, we've got a minute to get 8 goals. Let's do this. Oh, go on, Harrison, you're in. Oh, touch, man. Next goal wins as well. Come on. Aren't getting out anything against the Gooners. Clip it up now. We will beat Arsenal on Saturday. Done. Remember, I said this. Remember I said this. Here's De Bruyne. Arsenal in, all that. Mahrez. He's in the box up against Stewie D. Picks out De Bruyne, first time poor. De Bruyne's rubbish, isn't he? There you go. There you go. Do it, man. Do it, Josh. Josh, you're there, yeah, with your Rafinha avatar, you know, Leeds United fan, already resigned to the fact that we're going to get battered in a game that's not even here. Do you know what I mean? Unreal performance from Manchester City. You have to appreciate it. Do you know what I mean? You have to appreciate it. More. Shows how low he's sunk. You wouldn't sack Bielsa. Thank goodness you don't own the club. Do you genuinely feel tonight that Radrazani will sack him? Do you? Really? Because what, you're going to say that the same there? Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Look, so much shade and everything will be thrown at Leeds, at Bielsa, at Radrazani, at Orta. But I'm not here for any of it. Because I can look at it objectively, take a step back and go, right, okay, tonight, not great. Like Graham's just said, with any of our squad getting the City team currently, no. The players that we have available, City purring like a pussycat, yeah? Leeds on the floor. Highest ever Premier League defeat. Yeah, I get all that, but do you know what I mean? It's not nice. It's not nice, but, you know, I'm not going to start throwing all shade at, you know, the club and everything like that. It is what it is. Our battles will be won elsewhere, you know? Yeah, man. We will bounce back. We will bounce back, as Foxhole Fighter Club says. We will 100%. We'll bounce back. Yeah. I see. Joy's deluded. Bielsa will be gone end of season. Yeah, end of season. End of season. Yeah, not... Do you mean before the end of the season? Before the end of the season? Yeah, see, my man, these are people that aren't Leeds United fans that can look at it objectively. Corey Kemp. You all know Corey Kemp. He'll be back on Thursday. Tough one, Joe, but Arsenal will be a different game. And he's bang on the money. And I've said, clip it up, we'll get a result. All right, I was being ballsy and said we will win. But I think that, but look, City were purring like a pussycat tonight and we struggled. We're already depleted, but... Oh, I'm not listening here to Les Scott on that talking about Bielsa gets all this credit, yada 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 yada. I don't know. Coaster Chal Super Chat £5. Thank you. Says, hi mate, Doncaster Rovers fan here. Unlucky. Other Rovers fans could have said worse, but I'm gracious in watching teams suffer. I bet you are, bro. Being a Donny fan. Yeah. Class. Bielsa fans don't want to admit they are wrong. How can you not be a Bielsa fan being a Leeds fan? How can you not? Talk to me more. How can you not be a Bielsa fan? The two things come hand in hand. If you are a Leeds United fan, you are a Bielsa fan. If you are not a Bielsa fan, but are a Leeds United fan, then, you know, you need to be changing your breakfast cereal or something, because they come hand in hand. Like, I don't understand it. This isn't Newcastle and Steve Bruce. This is Bielsa and Leeds United, where he's took us and what he's done. And people want to say, oh, Bielsa fans. What are them? What even are Bielsa fans? Bielsa fans are Leeds United fans. I can't believe that. Honestly, look, this is something that we will disagree, and I'll never, ever come to that point. And I've said that, you know. It's not even about him being the best option. And I agree with you. It's not even about him being the best option because there's no one else available. You know, there's no other option. Do you know what I mean? No other option. Oh, Giancarlo. Build him a statue, then get him out of the door. Oh, come on, man. Giancarlo, next time you see me at Billy's statue, bro, I'll be having words. I want to talk to you. I want to talk for you. Honestly, Leeds never been the same since they bought Dan James. He's the reason. He's the reason, man. Kevin Norris says, I'm one of those Bielsa fans. Exactly. There you go. Anyway, I'm going to I'm gonna jump off. We've got another super chat in from Peter Mora. Thank you very much, brother. He says, sorry, but totally wrong approach to the game. Yeah, you can say that. Yeah, but that's the way we play. You know what I mean? That is the way we play. Quick question more. What's your strongest lineup from tonight? Just take a look at that bench. Take a look at that bench there, right? Take a look at that bench there and players available. What's stronger than what he put out? What's stronger than what he put out? You know what I mean? Come on now. Come on now. Right, cool. I'm going to say goodnight because I'm going to do a post-match. Thank you for watching. You know, for those that stuck with it and that, because I know it's been tough. You want to try be me. You want to try be me. Like Harmony says, at least we can giggle in adversity. And that's right. That's right. But I'm going to do my post-match, as is always the case. And then tomorrow night, me and Lucy will be live for the midweek fix. So cheers as always for watching. You're all legends. It's all love. Peace out. Leeds. I'm going to go cry now.